Hello, this is Sabika Syed and welcome to the print headlines. A Liberia-flagged tanker carrying Saudi crude oil has reached Mumbai after successfully passing through the Strait of Hormuz. The vessel Shenlong Suezmax loaded crude at Ras Tanara on March 1 and departed 2 days later. It is the first India-bound tanker to transit the waterway since maritime traffic slowed sharply after the conflict began. Union Petroleum and Natural Gas Minister Hardeep Singh Puri tells Parliament that India has adequate stocks of petrol, diesel, kerosene and LPG. He assured that fuel supply chains across the country are functioning smoothly and there is no reason for concern about availability. Union Minister of State for Petroleum and Natural Gas Suresh Gopi today said efforts are underway to bring the LPG crisis under control and that avenues are opening for India to secure additional supply. The Ministry of Home Affairs is also running a 24/7 control room with officers from the Ministries of Information and Broadcasting and Petroleum and Natural Gas. Mr. Gopi said priority is being given to essential services such as hospitals and crematoriums. Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla, responding to the no confidence resolution moved against him, said the chair must function according to the parliamentary rules and not political demands. Addressing the House today, Birla said the Speaker's role is to uphold constitutional dignity and ensure every member gets an opportunity to speak under established rules and procedures. He added, and I quote, "Opposition did not adhere to rules, forcing me to make difficult decisions." Opposition leaders including Rahul Gandhi, Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, Mallikarjun Kharge and KC Venugopal staged a protest in the Parliament complex over the shortage of commercial LPG cylinders. Rahul Gandhi criticized the government and said the Prime Minister was asking people not to panic while facing pressures over other issues. Former Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister and National Conference President Farooq Abdullah urges for a high-level probe into the motivations behind the assassination attempt. Abdullah said hatred was deeply rooted in today's India as he demanded a thorough inquiry into the failed attempt to kill him at a wedding function in Jammu yesterday night by a local resident. The Supreme Court today granted bail to Kashmiri separatist leader Shabir Ahmad Shah in a terror funding case. A bench of Justices Vikram Nath and Sandeep Mehta passed the order and said a detailed order will follow with conditions regarding his bail. During an earlier hearing on February 25, the bench heard submissions from the NIA and scheduled the matter for rejoinder arguments by senior advocate Colin Gonsalves. The court had earlier pulled up the NIA for not properly presenting his case and asked the agency to justify Shah's detention for more than 6 years. An Indian crew member killed in Iran's boat attack to the US-owned oil tanker Safe Sea Vishnu near the Khor al-Zubair port in Iraqi waters. The tanker, which flies the Marshall Islands flag, was struck on Wednesday. According to sources, the remaining 27 crew members were rescued and taken to Basra. Moving on to international news, Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian said the ongoing conflict involving Iran, the United States and Israel could end if certain conditions were met. In a post on X on Wednesday, Pezeshkian said he conveyed Tehran's position during phone conversations with leaders from Russia and Pakistan, reiterating Iran's commitment to peace in the region. According to him, the conditions include recognition of Iran's legitimate rights, payments of reparations for damages caused during the war, and firm international guarantees to prevent future aggression against the country. Lebanon's Iran-backed militant group Hezbollah said it launched dozens of rockets and advanced missiles at targets in northern Israel. The group said the strikes were in response to Israeli attacks on Lebanese towns and Beirut's southern suburbs. Hezbollah said it targeted the Israeli military's northern command near Safed and bases in Haifa. Russian official Kirill Dmitriev said he held discussions with US counterparts about projects that could help restore Russian-American relations and address the ongoing crisis in global energy markets. The discussions focused on possible cooperation while acknowledging broader geopolitical tensions affecting energy supply. The United States will permanently shut its consulate in Peshawar, its closest diplomatic mission to Afghanistan. The State Department informed Congress of the move, saying it would save about $7.5 million annually while not affecting US national interests in Pakistan. The consulate had earlier served as a key logistical hub during and after the 2001 invasion of Afghanistan. United States has launched investigations into several trading partners, including India, China, Japan, and the European Union, over alleged unfair foreign practices that harm American manufacturing. The move comes after the US Supreme Court struck down the Trump administration's earlier tariffs imposed under an economic emergency. Leaders of the G7 nations agreed to examine the possibility of providing naval escorts for ships navigating the Gulf. The decision followed a call convened by French President Emmanuel Macron to discuss the US-Israeli war on Iran and its impact on global energy prices. Spanish Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez announced the creation of a tool to track hate speech on social media and hold digital platforms accountable. The tool, called Hodeo, will systematically measure the presence, evolution, and reach of hate speech on digital platforms using recognized academic criteria. The Spanish Observatory of Racism and Xenophobia will implement the system and publish reports every 6 months ranking platforms. Meta disabled more than 150,000 accounts and Thai police arrested 21 people in a sweeping international crackdown on criminal scam centers operating across Southeast Asia. The operation targeted networks running out of compounds in Cambodia, Myanmar, and Laos that have increasingly targeted victims worldwide. Streaming giant Netflix is set to acquire Interpositive, an artificial intelligence filmmaking company founded by Ben Affleck, in a deal that could reach $600 million. Bloomberg News reported that the actual cash payment is lower, but the final value could rise depending on performance targets. The acquisition signals growing interest in using AI in film production and content creation. Mona Lisa Bhosle, who gained nationwide attention after her appearance at the Mahakumbh Mela 2025, defended her interfaith marriage to actor Farman Khan and dismissed allegations of love jihad. Speaking to the media in Thiruvananthapuram, the Indore native said the decision to marry Mr. Khan was entirely her own and that neither of them had converted their religion. She said she insisted on the marriage despite initial hesitation from him. Dhurandhar, starring Ranveer Singh and directed by Aditya Dhar, will be re-released globally ahead of the sequel Dhurandhar The Revenge. The original film, released on December 5, 2025, earned 1,300 crore rupees worldwide, including 1,000 crore rupees from India. Geo Studios and B62 Studios said the film will return to about 500 screens worldwide, 250 in India from March 12 and 250 overseas from March 13th. Iran's Sports Minister Ahmed Doniamali said it would not be possible for the national team to participate in the 2026 FIFA World Cup, which will be hosted in North America. He cited safety concerns following the killing of Iran's Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei during the ongoing conflict. That's all we have for you today. We'll be back tomorrow with the latest.